This is the most nutritious, the most expensive, and the best food in Igbo land. It is called Ukwa and also known as breadfruit. Let us prepare it. My husband asked me to make Ukwa. I brought some Ukwa from Nigeria when we traveled back home. My mother made about 3 pints of Ukwa for us and she dried them. So since I came back, the Ukwa has been lying there in the storeroom, and yesterday my husband just brought some, soaked them, and asked me to make it for him today. Today is Friday. As an Igbo man that he is, he wants to eat something special. If you go to party, if you go visit anybody and the person serve you Ukwa, just know that you are important. So we soaked this Ukwa overnight, almost 8 hours, and the next morning this is what we have. And before we soaked it, I washed it severally, so that is why it's not really too dirty. If not so, you will see a lot of dirt. The color of the water will not be this way. The okwa is totally soft, and now it is ready to prepare, but we still need to wash it. So you start by running a lot of water into it, and as you wash, you will see all the bark. What you are seeing inside the okwa is not really dirt, but the bark. Why? This is a seed whereby you have to peel the bark out of. And this okwa is the most strenuous. When I mean it has a lot of stress. Guys, it takes hours to peel this thing. You have to sometimes boil it. After parboiling it, then you will use something to break it, and then you remove the peels. It takes time. That is the reason why it is very, very expensive in Nigeria. Okwa is eaten by the Igbos, especially in Nigeria. I don't know if there are any part of Africa that also eat breadfruit. I know that Jamaicans and Brazilians, they also eat okwa. So this is the bark of the okwa, which also you can also eat it with it. When we were growing up, we ate okwa also with the bark, because the bark is also fiber. But because we are not eating this as fresh as it's supposed to be, that is why you have to peel it so that we are able to preserve it. So guys, after you have washed it properly and the water is white as you are seeing this, you are going to scoop the okwa. Guys, do not use filter zip to do this, because you will lose a lot of it, because it has been broken. So there's a lot of tiny pieces, and if you use a filter for it, you will lose a lot. So guys, once you remove the water, you see that the sand will settle under. It has a lot of sand because look at the sand. As you're looking at it, that is the sand. So you have to do this severally to make sure that sand is out. Like I said, it is a food that requires a lot of processes, from cooking, from peeling, from washing. Everything about this food takes a lot of time. Okay, so this is the second time that I'll be washing this, and after washing, this is what I got. I still have some tiny bark inside the peel. Of course, it doesn't matter. So I am going to be using my pressure pot to cook this first. I'm going to cook it like 80%. So I added it there, and then I added the water, and the water is just supposed to cover it a bit. Okay, it's not supposed to be under. And this is what is called ngo. This ngo is getting from palm fruit, and I'm just going to put some of the water inside. You can use potash if you want, but I do not like potash because it gives me heartburn, so I don't eat potash. But if potash works for you, it's okay. And then I'm going to cover that, and I'm going to cook it for 12 minutes. After 12 minutes, this is ready. Okay, but it's not 100% ready. It's not ready for you to work. So after 12 minutes, sorry, this is what I got. It is soft, it is tender. And then guys, I will have to tell you something. You can drink the water from now on. This is the water of the okwa. This is it. Very oily and very delicious. So I'm going to be needing my pepper and my crayfish. I have pounded them. Use what you have. Okay, then this is my fresh ugu leaf that I brought from Nigeria also. Okay, and of course you need your fish, and then you're going to get your pot. After you've gotten your pot, you are going to transfer all the okwa with the water inside the pot. Once you do that, you are going to add your ingredients. You add your crayfish and your pepper, add your fish. Guys, let me tell you something. Okwa can just be cooked with only salt and pepper. In fact, only salt. You don't need much, okay? So I'm adding all this because my husband requested that I make it this way. If not, this is not the way that a normal okwa in the village, traditional okwa, is made, okay? So you can skip the fish, you can skip the crayfish if you don't have, and just make your okwa like that, and then you enjoy it. Then you're going to add a lot of palm oil because my husband said he wanted it very, very red, okay? In my place, of course, you're going to add salt to taste. In my place, we don't use a lot of oil. In fact, you can cook okwa white without oil and then you eat it. But he wanted it that way. So you're going to make sure that the food goes in so that it will boil, okay? Then cover that, and then you're going to boil it for about 10 minutes, guys. Okwa is very, very starchy, so make sure from time to time you open it to stir it, okay? And you don't want it to get burnt. You don't also want it to dry water, and you will not know that the water has dried because I have not added the water. This is just the water that I started using to cook it with the pressure pot. So I noticed that it needed the water, more water I added because the fish is not well done. The crayfish, I just added it 10 minutes ago. I really want them to boil so that the taste will come out. So after 20 minutes, I added my ugu. The food, I've already turned down the electric cooker. I have turned it off, so I just added my vegetables so that it will just steam into it. And guys, this okwa is ready now. Guys, this okwa, this is the way it is served in parties, okay? And I'm going to just serve some for my husband. Your okwa don't have to be this thick. There are people that love it thick, some people like it white, some people like it anyhow you want to make it, you can make it, okay? You don't have to be like this, but if you go to parties, this is the way it's being served. Let's go serve Odogu. Let him test it first. Then we will see if he likes it or not. So double test.
Delicious.
More Odobo has told me that the okwa is delicious. Like I said, you can eat it fresh. You can eat it anyhow you want it. You can make it watery. Some people want it watery. Some people want it thick. But this is how my husband wanted it. And he's enjoying himself. Thank you so much for watching. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.